Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about how to draw an involute using AutoCAD software. For this the data required is diameter of the circle, so that's why here I am taking a circle of some 50 dia, that is 25 radius, and this is the circle. You just find the circumference of the circle. For that I am using list command, list and select the circle. So automatically we will get the circumference, that is 157. Now taking this circumference as length, so draw a tangent to the circle at the bottom quadrant point, that is with 157 length you draw a line like this. Okay. Next step is divide this circle and line into same number of equal parts using divide command. So divide this circle I am dividing into 8 parts, and this line also I am dividing into 8 parts. So already it's divided but it's not visible, so that's why you just go to DDP type to change the point style. I'm changing this point style to a small circle, and I'm setting this circle die as 2 mm, something like this. You just keep this in absolute units and keep this in the small circle type point. Okay, now you can see these points clearly. Okay, the next step is we have to give the naming. Okay, for that I am going to the text command, single line text. Here I am taking text height as 4 mm. So here onwards you have to give the naming. This is point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like this for the unwinding case. So winding case means from here onwards you have to give the numbering. I am drawing this for unwinding case. Copy it. This is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and this is the 8th point. Here also this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 points. Okay. Now edit it. This is first, this is second point, this is third one, this is fourth, this is fifth point, this point is sixth point, this is seventh point. And this is 8th point. Here this is 1 and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Something like this you have to do the numbering. Here you have to draw the tangents at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. To get the tangents, what I am doing is first I am drawing the normals, joining this 1 to this center, then 2, then 3 to this center, and center to 4, something like this. I am drawing the normals at all these points. These are the normals. This is the center point. This point I am calling as some C. Now to get the tangent at point 1, what I am doing is, already normal is available, I am rotating this normal to minus 90 degrees so that this will become tangent at this point 1. Okay, for that I am going to rotate command, then select this object, select this one as base point, this as base point, rotate this to minus 90 degrees. It will be rotated like this. At point 1, the distance you have to select is this starting point to this point. You just have to call this starting point as P, that means this point will become P, 8. Okay, P to 1 distance you have to get here. So to set this distance as P to 1, what you can do is you can use lengthen command, LEN, enter. Then in lengthen command you take total option. So here this total option is there. total option you take, this total length should be from this point to this point, P to 1. Okay, so that's why you select this node to this node. So that distance you have to set here, so select this. Now automatically this distance is set to this particular tangent. Now I will check that here the distance is 19.6. okay, again I'll go to distance command. Here I'll check, here the distance is 19.6, you can see. Okay, that means we are perfectly getting these distances. We call this point as P1, this point is P, and this point is P1. I'm just copying this point from here to here, edit this as P1. Okay, next you have to draw the tangent at point 2, taking P to 2 distance as radius. Now here you have to draw the tangent at point 2, but the tangent length must be the distance of P to this point 2. So for that purpose again I am rotating this particular normal to 90 degrees, taking this as base point. Here I will take minus 90. This particular tangent length must be equal to P to 2. So that's why I am going for lengthen command again. Lengthen. Okay, go to total option. Already total option is there. Now the total length must be from this point to this point. Okay, then click on this particular line. Automatically this length will be set to this line. Now this point is P2. Next, here also you have to repeat the same procedure. Now convert this normal as tangent by rotating this to 90 degrees. Now you have to set this length is equal to length of P to this point 3. For that again go to lengthen command, len, enter. Total length is equal to this point to this point, and select somewhere here, then automatically we will get that length here. Then name this as P3. Okay, next rotate this normal to again minus 90 degrees. Lengthen total length from this point P to this point 4. Select somewhere like this. This is P4. This point is P4. Next, rotate this normal to minus 90. Then lengthen this point to this 5 point. Then click here. This is P5. Then repeat the same procedure. Rotate this normal, taking this as base point, minus 90 degrees. Then lengthen, len, enter. Total distance is from this point P to this point 6. Click here. Now we just pan this put a point here. This is P6. Next, rotate this to -90, taking this as base point. Then lengthen total distance from this P to this particular 7. Click somewhere here, put a point here and name this point as P7. This point will be automatically P8. Now join all these points using a spline curve. Starting from P2, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. Something like this, you will get a smooth involute. Next we will see how to draw the tangent and normal to this. Somewhere here, suppose I want to draw the tangent and normal. Then I am drawing this with the yellow color. Now what you have to do is draw a line joining this point to, select this point to center. Draw a line like this. Then draw a circle taking this midpoint as center and this line as diameter like this. As this point is in between P6 and P7, you have to consider the intersection point in between 6 and 7 on the circle. This point you have to consider. Okay. Next you delete this circle. This is not required now. This point you call as some M. This you call as some M. This point you call as some Q. Okay. Now the line joining this M and Q is the normal now. This line joining this M and Q is normal to this involute. Then if you draw a line perpendicular to this line normal, you will get automatically the tangent. Draw a perpendicular like this and move this perpendicular to this point Q. Move this to this node like this. Then this is the tangent. Now you just again use the lengthen command to display this normal and tangent correctly. For that I am going for delta option. I am taking length as some 30 and I will click somewhere here. Then 30 length will be extended step by step. So here also I will take 30 like this. Here this much length is not required. That's why you can stretch it like this. Okay. Now name this as tangent and normal. Copy the text. This is normal. This is tangent. Type this as normal. This is tangent. So now draw this curve tangent and normal with 0.5 thickness. Give the line weight as 0.5. Turn on this, then you can see the line thickness. Okay, something in this way very easily you can draw the involute using AutoCAD software. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.